Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I'm filming my progress for all my cross stitch kits in the last 2 months. So I was supposed to make a video at the beginning of September for everything I worked on in August, but I was really tired and low on energy at the beginning of the month, and then I was dealing with a lot of crap. And then the month just got worse and worse as it went on, and a lot of things with I just had so much work to do at work, a lot of projects I needed to finish for the end of the month, and I just things I wasn't supposed to take care of, but one of the employee on the team is kind of a slacker, I would say, or going through some kind of mental health issue. So anyway, I had to do their work on top of mine, so it was kind of a nightmare. And yeah, I was just so drained. I didn't have the energy to film anything. I've been wanting to film some unboxing, but obviously it takes a lot of time and energy, right? To film. I have to say, I like it and I will continue, but obviously, right, I need to talking to the camera, I guess, and presenting things does require time and energy. So right now I'm on vacation. I got all my stuff done at work before leaving for my vacation, so I finally have some time to film, and I wanted to go through all the projects that I worked on in the last 2 months. Basically, for September, I decided to only work on one project, and I was hoping to complete it, but that didn't happen. So I'm a little bit disappointed, but I made a lot of progress, so at least that's that. I do want to finish that one by the end of the year. So anyway, today I would start with the two DETEC projects that I worked on in August. So basically, DETEC is something organized by another YouTuber. She's called Lynn Ses Loisirs et Ses Passions. So it's a French only YouTube channel, unfortunately, for those that are listening and don't speak French. But what she does is she creates like a kind of bingo card, and then every month we use that bingo card, we write down the projects we want to work on throughout the year, and then she draws two numbers randomly every month, and then you get to work on those two projects. So for August, the ones that I had that were selected, the first one is this project here, which I will open because you cannot see what it is. So it's this one here. It's a spring kit of Ariel from The Little Mermaid. So I'll try to bring it closer so you can see a bit better, because the little picture is very small. So this is something cross stitching for my wife. Hopefully she's not hearing right now. I wanted to get it done last Christmas and that didn't happen. So I put it on the DETEC bingo card, and I obviously I hope I can finish it for this Christmas, but I guess we'll see. I think this is a recurring theme for me, as I want to finish a project and it just doesn't happen. Just I'm too slow at stitching, or I just don't have enough time to stitch, or I have too many whips. So yeah, but I did quite a bit on that one. I feel that I did. So before working on it in August, I had like mostly just this done, and I had started Ariel a little bit. So I completed like this other half here and this little part here, and I started on the moon crescent, so I got all of this done. So it's not a ton, but this is not a super big project, so I think I should be able to complete it this year. But again, maybe it's just some wishful thinking on my part. But anyway, I like it a lot. I think the final product would be will be really cool. So okay, so that's the first one. I will put it back properly. So I'm keeping it like that so that if it's somewhere in the house and my wife sees it, she can't tell what it is. So that's how I'm trying to keep it a secret. Okay, the second detect project that I worked on for August was this one. So I've actually been working on this one regularly because I'm stitching along it along another YouTuber. So this is a Salvai kit, and I saw another YouTuber unboxing it, so I was like, hey, you want to do it together? So now I'm stitching it a bit more than because I got this one last year. I think you saw it not last month, but for my video for July. So the other YouTuber I'm stitching it with is called Gwen from and her channel. I'll put all the channels in the description, but she's called again, it's a French YouTuber, so Minimeur Petite Croix en Pagaille. So anyway, I'm trying to spend, if I'm stitching something with somebody else, that I try to spend more time on it, right? Because then that's the whole point, to try to stitch it together and like kind of encourage each other to work on it, right? So last month, or not, sorry, not last month, because now it's been 2 months, but last time this part was already done. I think I had started the strawberry, one of the strawberry, not both, and I had started the cake some. So this time I almost completed this cake part. I continued the strawberries, and I did this little part here. So I think next month I should be able to get about a 50% done, because this isn't a big project, right? So I'm confident this month I should be able to, yeah, get at least finish the cake. I think what I want to do is probably from this point, right, finish everything at the bottom. So I think I should be able to do it, but again, I mean, I have a lot of things to catch up now that I only stitched one project for the month of September. So we will see, but that's my goal at least. Oh my god, everything's falling now. Okay. Okay, so another project that I worked on in August is this one here. So this is kind of a stitch along where we each picked a kit of our choice, and then the person draws randomly a number every month. So we had to separate our canvas and or pattern, I guess, in 18 little squares, and then every month she draws a number, and then we have to stitch the square that was selected. So this is the one that I picked for this stitch along. So I don't know if it's supposed to be Sailor Moon, I'm not sure, but she's cute. It's an anime girl with pink hair, so obviously I was gonna like it. And so she always draws the number on the 13th or the 12th. So the one I finished was the number that was selected on July 13th. I didn't do the one for the number that was selected on August 13th, unfortunately. But today I want to start the number that was selected in mid-September, so that I can have it completed on time for October 13th or whatever. So I skipped one square, but I would like to catch up at some point. But for the moment, I'll just focus on getting the one that was just selected done for yeah, mid-October. So that's my plan. So this one was already done, that was previously selected, and for August 13, I had this one. I completed it. I think when I last filmed, I had the eyes done in part of this year, and then I finished the square. So I don't remember which number was selected for this time around, but anyway, next time you'll see it, I'll have another square completed for sure. I really like this one. The colors are insane, really pretty. I mean, I like pastel colors, so this is totally my thing. And so far it looks amazing. I love it. The eye looks so amazing. Really, really great. The only thing I don't really like is this color here for her cheek, right? It's supposed to be she's like blushing or whatever, but this color here I feel doesn't fit with this. Really, this one is really bright and vivid, while this is more muted, and I feel those two don't really fit together. So I'm keeping it as is for the moment, but maybe at the end when everything's together, maybe I'll change it. I don't know. But this is the only thing I don't like. The rest looks really, really nice. Okay. And then I'm also join another stitch along of sort, where we need to select a you know those cute bunnies from Mona Lisa, and there's another brand also doing releasing those type of bunnies pictures. I don't have, unfortunately. What I'll do is I'll put in the video like a picture of the actual image for this kit, but basically it's the same idea. It's a stitch along, is for 18 months, and every month they select a randomly select a number, and then you have to stitch the square associated with this number on your pattern. So I selected this one. You've seen that one last time, so this is just a continuation, right? So for August, this was the square that was selected. I've skipped September, obviously, because I worked on my single project, and now I need to catch up to do the October one. So I think the October one will be this part here. I will have to stitch. And unfortunately, so for September, it was somewhere there. So I was excited because like, oh, finally I'll do one of the cute bunny. But yeah, that didn't happen. So I'll try to catch up over time. Maybe do a little bit, right, of like a 200-300 of this square each month, and then I'll be able to catch up, and then I'll have it completed in the same time than everybody else. So this is what I did for the month of August, is this part here, and at least it was easy because it's a lot of the same colors, right? Very blocks of colors. So this was at least easy and quick to stitch, or as quick as I can stitch because I'm slow. All right. So that's it for like the stitch along, I guess. I'm also, well, I guess I am also stitching alongside other YouTubers some projects. So this is one of them. So that's what we call in French a duet, I guess. Basically we're just stitching it together, and just try to the idea is to really just encourage each other, right, to move along. Same with the strawberry shortcake Sailor Moon one. So this is another Sailor Moon one. I'm sure you've noticed I have a lot of Sailor Moon cross stitch kits that I'm working on. I just love the aesthetic. I like anime, so that's perfect for me. So you should have seen that one last time because I tried to do a little bit on it each month. It except I didn't do anything in September, obviously. But still, I tried to do a little bit of it in August. So I want to focus on this one more this month, right? Because I feel bad because the other, I'm stitching this with another YouTuber called Marina, ses diamants et ses fils. So I feel bad because I feel like Marina is kind of slowing her pace down for me because she stitches a lot quicker than me. So yeah, I would really like to at least maybe, so basically this was done last time you saw it, and I had started this part and I completed more of it. So not a heck of a lot, maybe 300 stitches, something like that. So my goal, it would be this month, is if I could get something like this whole square here done, I would be great. Is this realistic? I don't know. Again, I'm slow to stitch, and obviously I don't necessarily have that much time, right? I mean, we're full-time jobs, so right now on vacation I have time, but also obviously I have other hobbies, right? And somewhat of a social life also. a small social life, but I at least try to give my wife some time, so I can't just stitch right all the time. But yeah, if I could at least complete more of this section here, I would be really happy. But so far it looks really, really nice. And I think last time I explained that I changed the colors here. I didn't like the colors selected for this kit, so I changed the colors, selected things myself, and I really like what I selected. I think it works really great. So if I put it side by side here, I feel like this is fitting the colors seen on the picture here a lot better. So far I really love it, especially with the changes that I made. So yeah, this is such a cute kit, and it shouldn't take that long. It's just a matter of finding time to work on it. Okay. Okay, so the next project I worked on two KS projects for well, one in August and one is in September, basically. So for September, again, that's for Detect. So that bingo card that two numbers are drawn every month. So let me show you the cover. That will make more sense. So I got this this KS project last year, I'm pretty sure. I always wanted to start it, so, and I think I did during Stitch Mania. I started this one, and I had also put it on my the Detect card, so I would work on it more, and it was finally selected in September. But because I was only working on one project, I did get started on it, but I didn't complete my objective, so I have to do that in the next few days. So I just want to show you first what I had done previously. So in May, I did this little part here. I know it's not a heck of a lot, but in May I was starting a lot of projects, so I didn't really have time to do like 10,000, what am I saying, 1,000 stitches on each project, right? I only did like maybe 300-400, so it feels like this one I would say I probably did like 400. So I did that in May. So far it looks amazing. Obviously KS is the quality's so amazing. I mean, I feel like they use DMC for their threads, but I could be wrong, but at least it's 100% cotton for sure. The colors are amazing. They're very close to DMC colors if it's not DMC. So this part, super cute. It's like the flowers at the bottom. And then I thought for September I would start the moon. Sorry about that. Yeah, I would start the moon. So I got started. I did 200 exactly because I counted. And I want to do another 300 because my objective for each Detect project is that I do a minimum of 500 stitches. So in the next few days I'll do another 300 so that I can say, okay, I did complete my objective. It's not a lot, but at least I can feel, okay, I put the effort and I continue this project, because that's definitely a project I would like to finish one day, because it's really amazing. The quality is great, and it's such a cute kit. I love rabbits, so anything rabbits I'm gonna stitch. And yeah, so it's also such a cute project, so I do want to complete it at some point. Okay, all right, so the other KS project that I worked on is this one here, which I had unboxed a few months ago for the YouTube channel. So I said at that time I really wanted to start it, so that's what I did in August. So I started this one. You've already seen it, so you know what it is. It's this peacock lady, or the lady with the peacock, but obviously the colors are just so amazing. It was really a nice project to work on. The quality is amazing. Again, it's KS, right? So I don't think I need to explain to you guys the quality. Yeah, it's top notch, like seriously. Okay, so what I did is I wanted to start with all the blues and the greens, and I did a little bit here. So yeah, so I did this corner here, and I started here as well. So I think I did probably 500. Did I? Yeah, probably 500. So I got it started. So yeah, I'm really happy. At least it started, and I will definitely try to work on this one again. It's massive, so that would take me a very long time. It's like 345 by 260 something. So it's a massive project, but I would really love to complete it. So this is one that I got started. Okay, another project that I worked on is this one, which is a beaded project. So it's this Mona Lisa kit that has those birds with the flowers, so kind of like Asian or Japanese looking. A lot of YouTubers are stitching this one, but I'm actually doing a beaded version. So it's an 11 count. So the beads, it's like delicas, I think, or anyway, they're not the best quality, the beads, but they're pretty small. So the rendering is really, really nice. So I didn't do much, but I got started. That was the point there. So I did this flower here, and then I finished my my thread here, and then I continued this way a little bit. So far it looks really amazing. Like I said, the beads are not the best quality, but I'm not trying to I'm stitching this on a canvas, so obviously it's okay if they vary in size a little bit, but I have to say sometimes the beads are like way too small and I have to throw them. Sometimes they're really big, and then I'm not sure, should I use them, should I not use them? And I've used a few big ones, and I'm not sure this was a good idea, but whatever. So you have to throw some of them, but I think I should have enough. So I think these kits, because of course I got mine on Taobao, but you can find these kind of kits on Dreamstitch. So let me show closer. So you can see how it looks. I don't know if you get to see, but they're so shiny. That's really cool for that. But yeah, I'm happy I got it started. I would really like to continue this one too. Okay, so that's it for this one. I also worked on one of those small projects that I got from Painting Fairy Cross Stitch that I unboxed recently. Obviously I thought I would finish this one right within a month or something, but because I ended up working on only one project in September, that didn't happen. But I will definitely keep working on it this month, and hopefully I will complete it. Oh my god, everything's gonna fall. Okay, let me grab this. This right here. Okay, here we go. So I think I showed it when I unboxed my Painting Fairy order. I actually received more orders since then, like 3 or 4 if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, I think I had talked about how I started it, so I'll show you the very little progress that I did. Not much, unfortunately, but it's pretty small, so I don't think it should take me a while to complete. So basically I just worked on the macaron here, and that's pretty much all I did. So I did a bunch of the pink here, and this is actually 2 tones of pink. I don't think you are going to be able to see it on camera, but I can see it in person. So yeah, not much, but I got it started, and this is so cute. I can't wait to finish this one and just hang it on the wall or something. I think it just it's gonna be adorable. Okay, and then another thing, so I did one counted cross stitch project in August that I would really like to keep working on in October. It's in a weird spot. Okay, here we go. So I do not have a picture of the finished project. I will insert it in the video, but basically this is a cross stitch of Zelda from Tears of the Kingdom. So she's wearing her costume or attire or whatever, which she was wearing in Tears of the Kingdom when she went back in time. And she's holding the Master Sword. So I got it started. This is not a big project. This should really not take me a long time. I feel like if I put some time into it this month, I should be able to complete it. I think I did like 20% so far, something like that. So it's really small. So I think I can complete it. But yeah, yes, I started a new project. I love to start new projects. But yeah, that's just how it is. That's how I am, that's for sure. Why is this covered in hair? Good lord. Sorry. Anyway, I'll have to remove that hair another time. Okay, I got it. So yeah, so this is my only counted cross stitch project that I worked on in the last 2 months. I had also started another Zelda one with the Koroks. I do want to continue that one too. There were 4 seasons, and I had started the spring one, so but I think I will finish this one first because it's smaller, and then go back to the Korok one. But I'm really happy with it. It looks really great. So basically this is 14 count, and I just stole a canvas from another counted cross stitch kit that I knew I wasn't going to use it for that project, so I figured, oh, this is perfect for this small Zelda one. So I like the blue background. So that's the other thing I worked on. And then, as we see in French, the clou du spectacle. So the only project that I worked on in September is this one right here. So basically it was selected randomly in the Datek for September. So there was the KS one with the bunnies, and this one. And I told myself, because I had put this one twice on the Datek bingo card, and I told myself it had already been selected once. I worked on it, and then I said, okay, next time it gets selected, I'm gonna try to finish it. And I think it was unrealistic. I knew it was unrealistic, but that was my objective for September. I decided, you know what? If I have to only work on this project, that's what I'll do, and I want to finish it. And I was absolutely delusional, but but that's still what I tried to do. And obviously with work, and like I said, I was overwhelmed at work with so many things to finish, and just other things to deal with in my personal life, and not like nothing. I don't mean like my relationship or anything like that. And it's the house. We had issues with the house. We had to resolve a lot of problems with that house. I've already been tired for a few months now, so everything was just happening all at once. Obviously, I didn't end up stitching as much as I wanted to, but I did try to put as much progress to get it done as much as I could, and I think I probably at about 60%. So no, it's not completed. I wished I did more, but I still did quite a bit. So let me put this one on the floor. All right, so it is this project. My God, how am I gonna unroll that? It's this project right here, and I told myself, actually I completely forgot. I was like, before I film I should get all my threads all over the place done, but that didn't happen. So you're seeing it with stuff all over the place. All right, well, anyway, so this is all I worked on in September. Is this project right here, which looks like a mess, but I would put a picture in the video of what I had done previously, and I feel like I worked on it a little bit in between the time I took that picture and the month of September, but I don't have a picture of that. So all you're gonna see is the last time I took a picture and then now. So you'll see I got a lot done. There's no denying that I got a lot done. I just wish that I was able to get more done. My hope was I knew I wasn't going to touch this corner right once maybe September 15 hit. I was like, all right, this isn't happening. I know it. So I thought I could at least complete everything up there, but that didn't happen. But anyway, how many times am I going to say that I didn't get it done? Anyway, so that's what I did. And I feel like you're probably not seeing everything, so I would scroll it down. So previously I had most of the dress done, except this band here. And yeah, last week I worked on this. I didn't complete it. Last night I was trying to complete it. Didn't happen. But I did do this whole part here, and I continued here. I continued here a little bit. I think all of this was done, so this is not new. But all the background here I got done. I feel like on the last picture I only had like 1 or 2 flowers done, so now I completed all of this here. And then I started moving my way up when I started working on it again at the beginning of the month. So I got all of this done. There are still colors to fill, but I got a lot of it done. Then I did a bunch of the hair here. I mean, it's mostly done. Then I started working on this background here, and then complete. Before I only had a small portion of the hair. Now I got all the hair here done. I continue with this background here. My bad. This wasn't done. I got it done. All the hair here, only a small part was done here. I completed all of that. I just need to do this green color here is supposed to be a dark brown, so that's all I have to do. This was done last time, so I have not touched that. I think I completed a little bit here. This whole part here was not done. I completed that. I still got a couple colors here to finish the butterfly, but I did all that. And let me roll it. This is all, I think part of this was done, but I finished the rest. And all of this was absolutely boring, but I watched a bunch of movies and shows while doing it. All the same color, this massive block, so I got that completed. So yeah, I think I'm about 60% done. Here, let me show you the back. I think it gives a better idea of how much I got done, right? So yeah, so this is how it looks from the back. So I'm happy because I want this completed, and I will complete it. So I think it's just a matter of me putting time into it each month to make sure, maybe give it at least like 1,000 stitches every month, and or maybe a little bit more, obviously, because yeah, I mean, there's more than that, just to get it, because I would like to get it done by the end of the year, but I'm not sure it's realistic. But I want to at least stitch 1,000 stitches every month, so I know that I will complete it in a matter of a few months if I do that. So yeah, so I'm happy, but I'm not happy at the same time. So I'm sorry. I'm kind of a negative Nancy, so obviously it's hard to set an objective for yourself and not being able to complete your objective. For me, it's very frustrating. So obviously I'm a bit disappointed in myself, but it is what it is. I try to see the positive here, say, hey, you know what? This is over 50% complete now. This is great news. So I'm trying to focus on this. So anyway, that's it. That's all I worked on in the last 2 months. I will try to make videos more regularly. At least, for sure, I will make another video at the end of October to show you what I worked on in October. For sure, I will do that. And maybe I'll try to have a couple unboxing. Because yes, I'm still getting tons of cross stitches, cross stitch kits. Even though obviously I'm never gonna have the time to work on all of them, but it's some kind of weird addiction at this point. So I may do a couple unboxing. So thank you so much for watching. If you are not already subscribed, I would really appreciate it if you subscribed. I'm not sure I mentioned that last time, but once I hit 100 subscribers, I decided I will do a giveaway. So I have a few extra kits that I don't want, so I figure I would show you like the few kits that I have extra, and then I can maybe pick a couple people, and then I will send you those kits. So whoever selected, I'll let you choose which one you want, and then I will send it to you just to thank you guys for hitting 100 subscribers. So there is a giveaway coming up once I hit 100 subscribers. And yeah, so please subscribe. Please give this video a like. It really helps me out. If you want to drop a comment in the comment box below, I would really appreciate it as well. I try to reply to everybody. And obviously your comments always, they always make me really happy. And I love talking with people about cross stitching. So thank you for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.